this to happen. I want to go past the 45 minutes. All right. Get up there and grab the microphone real quick. we got things to do. How many times have we handcuffed God like that? How many times is it that God's going to say, why did this happen whenever there was somebody that was struggling with addiction? I wanted to deliver them, but I was not allowed. Well, God, if you can't move in an hour, come back next week. Come on, somebody. Can I tell you? Let me say this. I'm about to close. Whenever we sit there and we allow God to move, if we allow God to completely move, and let me tell you, the past 2 Sunday services have been really good. The Spirit of God has been moving the past 2 Sundays. And whenever we allow the Spirit of God to move, all of a sudden things begin to change. Differences begin to take place. Things begin to, in our life, begin to, somehow they just begin to morph, so to speak, from the negative to now all of a sudden it's a positive. I had a terrible headache, but now all of a sudden, God's moving, my headache's gone. But there's so many services all over the place. And I've been involved, I've been on staff in churches where the Spirit of God would be shut down. Would be straight up shut down because that is not part of the schedule for today. And I even asked him once, why do we not allow the Holy Spirit to move? Because I don't want to have to explain it. That was the answer I got. It's like, dear God, how many people came through that church struggling with addiction, struggling with pornography, struggling with all types of sexual immorality, struggling with alcoholism, struggling with drug addiction, struggling with relational issues. But yet, God, listen, if you can come back next week, God, we'll be back here, but you're going to have to move fast. And probably in a way that I don't know, because I will shut it down. There's too many of those services going on. We seriously need a church that's willing to allow the Spirit of God to move. A church that's willing to allow the signs to follow those who believe. I remember growing up seeing demons cast out. I did. I remember like this little blonde-headed, I think she was like 11 or 12. And it took 4 grown men to hold her down. And the voice that came out of that little girl's body, I was like, whoa. It's like, that was weird. Because I was just a kid. But I've seen the blinded eyes opened. I've seen right there on the corner of a street in downtown Fort Worth, a deaf man's ears popped open. I've seen it. I've seen the financial miracles take place. I've seen the relational miracles take place. But it's all whether or not we're willing to just come to God and say, God, how can I serve you today? That should be the first thing we say to God. Instead of, God, I need this, I need that. No, God, it's 6 a.m. Tell me, how can I serve you today? How can I serve you today? What would you have me do for you today? Because my heart, God, is to serve you and to not only see you work in me, but through me. And if it's not your prayer for God to work through you, then I urge you to do a self-check real quick. A true servant's heart. I believe that as we begin to look at this sermon and we begin to do an inward check of ourselves, I honestly believe, listen to me, I honestly, truly believe that these small groups are going to explode. Because we're going to have groups of people who have the heart to serve. We're going to have groups of people that are hungry to see a move of God in the midst of their group. We're going to have a group of people saying, God, we're going to lay hands on the sick and see them recover in this group. God, we're going to see people who have all sorts of issues come, and they're going to have a meeting with the Holy Spirit inside of this group. And it's all going to start because individually we say, God, I want to serve you. How can I serve you today? No longer am I going to place things ahead of you in importance. I couldn't tell you how long it's been that every morning the first thing you do is pop open Facebook. I deleted my Facebook. If I get back on Facebook, I got to do a whole brand new profile. And I want to tell you, it is freeing. My face is not buried in a screen at every chance I have anymore. You know how the phone will shoot you a message saying your average time on the screen was this? Wow, did mine drastically go down. I was like, yes. No longer am I going to be that person that just, well, I posted praying hands. Hallelujah. Surely the Lord answered your prayer because I posted praying hands. No. I'm now that person that says, God, in the mornings, how can I serve you today? God, how can I be of service to you today? I'm your son. I'm your son, and I want to serve you today in a way that only I can today. I may be the only Jesus, the only representative of you that somebody sees today. Somebody may be contemplating suicide. I don't know. But if I can, God, I want to be a light that shines in their darkness. How can I serve you today? Everybody can stand up. I'm done.